Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Hello, everybody. I forgot that I probably Blitz shouldn't have all those fancy, that kind of nonsense, because we don't know truly if that is royalty-free or not. And so a lot of times we think it's royalty-free, but it's not royalty-free, and it completely screws up the entire broadcast.
Well, let's hope that one is.
Let's hope the Blitz is even around, or he feels like talking today.
No,
it's hard telling.
Charleston's having a problem. Sorry, it's not on our end for once.
It's on our end.
It is not on our end.
Oh, it's always on our end. Even when it's not on our end, it's on our end. A lot has gone down. A lot has gone down since we last spoke. Especially,
like what?
That's how we do it at the year end.
We got suspended from Twitch, which is our number one source of revenue. And like our little baby, we've been there since 2017, and it's like it's the like Dan, our breast augmentation the lion share of your business.
It used to be absolutely the huge majority of it. Now it's about half.
Okay, but if you were to get that portion carved out of your business,
Painful.
You'd be I mean, I don't know if you could even succeed.
No, it would be terrible.
Yeah, it'd be like you and Jennifer, and that's it, to work there.
Yeah.
And she just yelling at you all day, saying, man, we used to make a lot of money, now we ain't making nothing.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
You got us kicked out of TOS and all the other surgery centers that you throw your prima donna fits in. So now we can't have anywhere. I mean, I'm nowhere to do booby jobs.
Be horrible.
On
we
the streets.
got our booby jobs taken from us yesterday. We are as of now, we are suspended for 1 week on Twitch. Now, I have never ever seen anybody suspended for a week for what we allegedly did. Like, way to be way heavy-handed. Like, now, first of all, Blitz, this is right in your power alley, and you know this better. I know it pretty well, but not nearly as good as you. Is this not, for what we allegedly did? Is this not really heavy-handed?
It really is.
I mean, like, this is Amaruth or who? Whatever. Some people that have actually shown their vaginas before, have got less than this.
Well, I tried to warn you not to show your vagina, and you did.
Bubba.
Yeah, Anna. Actually, thank you, Anna, for sending me the news story. If you really want to boil it right down to zero, I mean, if you really want to, okay, thank you.
I'm aware.
And not to get on you too hard, but you got limp penis. You're not boxed in or framed up appropriately today.
Like that. Okay.
See how the penis is coming in from like the back. Like nobody brings their penis in from that side.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Well, just because you're dating Blitz now, he likes the side penis approach. I like the 90-degree deal.
Yeah, this is all about how your penis preference on this show.
Yeah, on this show, I'd like that microphone to represent how I like my penis.
Now you won't see it for another minute.
Yeah, it's still not.
It's still not where it needs to be.
Still not where it needs to be. All you have to do is kind of look in the back and then see that, and kind of. Actually, have you ever tried looking into the camera and framing it up? Are you afraid to look into the camera? You never make eye contact with the camera, do you?
She does during hot mic a lot.
Awkward.
Heather Wiz, 700 stars.
Oh, Wizzy, thank you. Thank you, the Wiz. Heather Wiz. Lummy?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm sorry. It's different names. Sorry, it's my mistake. Hall of Famer Heather Wiz, 700 stars.
You really locked up on that deal,
sure
aren't
did.
you? Yeah. There you go, Anna. That looks great.
Is that better?
Yes. Is that okay with you? Like, can you broadcast under those
Oh,
conditions?
yeah. This is perfect. I like this better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know I can broadcast with a limp penis down here, don't you know? So...
Does the Stars Party represent a hype train?
I don't know quite how to navigate through that.
I don't think they're equivalent.
Okay, I don't either, but...
I don't know
that he can play the music.
I don't know that, yeah. And, here's the thing. On Facebook and YouTube, one thing we like about Twitch a lot is that we can actually play news stories and things like that, like what we do on our show. Now, we can talk about them over here, but they're really, 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 they got a real itchy copyright finger over here on Facebook and YouTube. So we can't really play much bump-in music, none of our parodies, any news story, even if it was like a CBS, like it's ridiculous, borderline ridiculous. over here too, but it's the only place we have left. So here's why we got canceled. And boy, the cancel culture got us too, right?
Yep.
I mean, ridiculous. So Anna prepares me and sends me prep and stuff, and we get rolling around, and sometimes we get to talking about it. Sometimes, most of the time, it's about the show's about us. See, Blitz, I should have just kept the show about us. We wouldn't even be in that trouble trying to be topical.
I know.
And here's the thing. So it's from the New York Post, and the headline of the news story says, the White House is urging, I'm paraphrasing, but I think I'm real close. The White House is urging Americans not to go to Ukraine to fight.
Right. Correct.
Okay. Well, that seems like a pretty cool news story to me.
Seems pretty benign and, topical.
Seems like a bunch of dudes over here be like, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go over to Ukraine so I can just blow off bullets and shoot the hell out of some Russians.
Yeah, but I also think, Bubba, there's a lot of retired military guys that would love to spend another few months in the field.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't find any problem with it, but I wanted to see what the White House's spin on it. First of all, it wasn't even really about that. It was clickbait. And it kind of instead showed you like the war zone of various buildings that have been bombed in Ukraine and how Russia's been dropping, bombs and all these kind of deals.
I think they were trying to discourage Americans from traveling to fight in Ukraine.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, it wasn't really a story about it. It was more footage to show you why you wouldn't want to go over there.
Discouraging footage. It's like showing DUI accidents when you're learning how to drive.
Right.
And so now this is the NewYorkPost.com. This isn't,
I didn't go on 4chan or Reddit.
Yeah, this isn't Jimmy's Shock News or nothing like this. This is just the New York Post.
Right.
A liberal-leaning,
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
They're not, but
they're not really.
But but it's news for everybody that everyone can kind of look at.
Anyway, it's a very credible news source. So we click on it, and it starts showing all this bombing and stuff, and we see 2 bodies under sheets. We're assuming they're dead. I think we even said, oh, my God, are they dead? I think Dan goes, yeah, they're dead.
And they're also blurred out, which I thought was...
So Blitz knows the rules inside and out and knows that one of the Twitch rules is you're not supposed to show any gore or any dead bodies or blood. Now, which I have no problem with. But have you seen the games that they play on Twitch?
Yeah,
where they come
ridiculous.
up and,
Right.
I mean, the most popular game of all, Fortnite, it's about sniping people.
Right.
Well, Call of Duty is even worse because it's like humans, in war.
More graphic.
Right.
Well,
Or
GTA,
Grand
GTA.
Theft Auto, where you can go up to a hooker and blast her face off.
Yeah.
Right,
Steal a
okay.
car.
That's all good. You can do all that. Even if you're 5 years old, you can just go ahead and blast hookers' faces right off with your AK, whole 9 yards. I'm playing a legitimate news story. A legitimate news story from a very legitimate news source. And there are approximately 2 seconds of a dead body under a sheet that's broadcast.
And it's also blurred as well.
Blitz clicks out of it. We continue to talk about it, but there's no longer a visual after Blitz clicks out of it. A lot of times Blitz will click out of things, and I don't know that he clicked out of it, but he clicks out of it because he feels it might be a little problematic. But
No big deal. We just move on. Yeah.
But I'll continue to talk about it, and we'll close it out.
Yeah.
No big deal. So yesterday during the after show, which was predominantly mostly crackhead Calvin stuff, which I got that on my plate now too. We get a notification. I think Blitz, it was like 10:38 or something.
Yeah, about that.
That we now are suspended for 1 week for violating the graphic, gore, gruesome, clause, and that's what it is. Now, here's the other thing in this cancel culture that we live in. I'm not going to mention any names, but there's several people in chat that make it very well known that they record nearly everything we do and are constantly turning us in. Constantly turning us in. Blitz, am I correct that there's people that, have publicly in chat say, yep, my name's, Fred McGillicuddy, and I hate Bubba, and I turn him in every way. Something to that effect.
You're correct.
And so that's the person, those are the people that got us canceled. My Twitch rep said that there was one person that complained 10 times.
What? Because
there
of that one thing?
person that complained 10 times, and then a couple of that person's friends jumped in with a complaint kicker. And so now we're off for a week, which really pisses me off because I think that it's way over the top with how egregious the punishment does not fit the crime.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a technicality at best. And had we kept talking and showing had we not responsibly, the second that we got thrown kind of a visual curveball, we responsibly stopped showing it, and it was no longer. If we'd kept going back and gone, Blitz, go ahead and put that
right.
a screenshot of those two dead bodies. Yep. What am I supposed to, Bubba? I know you're not supposed to, but go ahead and look at those two dead bodies laying right there. Woo! No, we done in 2 seconds, less than 2, and they know that it was less than 2. And so I'm talking to our Twitch rep, and they're trying to get it appealed and things like that. But it really pisses me off. I almost feel like Joe Rogan a little bit in the fact that now I'm getting canceled, and I'm so careful. Not really. I'm not careful to not talk about topics that are going to get me canceled.
But Bubba, you know the rules and you try to obey them. Absolutely, you and Blitz do your best to try to follow the rules. And if there's a little bit of a gray area, you side on being more conservative.
Right. We know how to walk the line more towards the FCC thing, side of things than Twitch. Twitch is way more lenient on some things and way stupid on others. Absolutely stupid. So I don't know when we're coming back to Twitch.
Could be sooner than a week, right?
It could be. It could be.
We're talking to him.
All right.
We're talking to him.
Okay.
I wish I could tell him literally to S my D.
I know you do.
Really?
I know you do.
I got the Twitch issue right now, which I have a fat ass pedophile who was the complainer. I mean, I hope that guy really. You think that guy might get off on the fact?
Of course, he loves it. He loves you talking about him. He loves it.
That he's a fat pedophile?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that a fat pedophile would want any type of exposure. So anyway, we're on Twitch. I'm sorry, we're on Facebook and YouTube till further notice. I don't know when we'll be back on Twitch. I don't know. And it's kind of conveniently timed in the fact if we were going to get suspended for a week, it might as well be when there's going to be one show that none of us are here and a show that I'm not going to be here. Theoretically, Blitz, I'm assuming if things just stay the same, that we'll be back on Tuesday morning. I think we got suspended
That's a week, yeah.
Monday morning, like around 10:30.
Correct.
And so 7 fiscal days from that would be probably 10:30 Monday. But we won't. Our show will be. You guys will already be off the air. So perhaps our first show back on Twitch, will be Tuesday. Blitz, would you suggest if they lifted this or that we go back on, or did we tell them to pack sand for a while?
I'm a fan of Twitch.
Me too. I am too. But we really got did dirty. We got dirty, and even the policy people that review policy at Twitch and other places, they don't even pull for talent anymore. It's everybody's a cancel culture.
Yeah, they don't care.
Not even the people that you work for. Not even if you're working for iHeart or you're working for Cox, Anna, your case in point when you worked for Cox and you got a little dust up on Twitter, right? They didn't come to you and say, listen, pull that stuff down. Just stop, okay? No big deal. We got a bunch of people complaining and they're getting all yipped up. Just chill out, okay? No big deal. No, they had to send you in to have a meeting with Keith Lawless, and then they had somebody from HR in Atlanta on.
Someone flew in from Miami.
And then they had to have somebody on the phone, and then they had to go through each one of your tweets and read it out to you, and then
Keith Lawless is still running 5Ks for epilepsy.
and asking you, well, why would you do that, and all this kind of stuff. They didn't give their talent the benefit of the doubt. They automatically canceled you. You know what I'm saying? And then that led obviously
Suspended me.
that led to your firing.
Yes.
At the end of the day. And back when you could be a talent and you had real leaders of these companies running these companies, and you get a complaint call or somebody be like, listen, I stand behind Bob Lasseter's comments. Bob Lasseter is a very opinionated, polarizing figure, and if you don't like Bob Lasseter calling somebody a something,
send him a fax.
then send Sue Tricus with a Gabe Hobbs kicker fax, and we'll get back to you. Not. And if you want to go picket and protest our clients, go right ahead. But see, now you don't have to physically go and picket and protest and send letters. Now you just got this little phone deal, and you can blast off 5,000, whatchamacallits to it's just insane.
Or start tweeting at the advertisers, which is how they got me.
Yeah, that's how they got me. That's how they get me. Oh, hi, dear Omaha Steaks. I saw that you just signed on with Bubba the Love Sponge as an endorser. I just will let you know that I will not be continuing my Omaha Steak subscription. Meanwhile, this guy never bought an Omaha Steak in his life. But Omaha Steak's like, oh, you know what? We've distanced ourselves from that broadcast. Yeah. It's like, my God, I need my new business blitz. I just need to open up a cancel culture farm. You have like a whole big team of people, and people hire you to get other people canceled. Hello. Yeah, this is Jimmy's Hamburger Shop, and the guy across the street, Fred's Hamburger Shop, seems to be just kicking my ass. My hamburgers are better, my prices are better, everything's better, but everybody likes Fred's and not Jimmy's. Can I get the $22.99 package, please, where you ruin his life and get his business canceled? All of his, the
tweets he made from 2009.
Yeah. Can you? Yeah, no problem, sir. But listen, we got the Blitz $9,400 package where we can get into any arrest records or anything like that and plaster it all over. We have approximately 1.7 million fake names on Twitter, and we can but that's the Blitz Cancel Your Life $9,400 package. Oh, I'll take. If your guy owns Jimmy's Hamburger Shop and it's going to cost $9,400 to get your competition, I'll take the $9,400 one, please, immediately. And you get your little hackers and your little click just in there just ruining this guy's life from 55,000 different fake accounts. And if you're a business, unless somebody picks up the phone and shows up down there, I'm not listening to your complaint, buddy. Get the hell out of here, you trolls. Man, Blitz, I got trolled. I got trolled off Twitter. I got trolled off Twitter, right?
Yep.
I've been trolled and suspended on Twitch. Like, my God, why don't you guys just let me continue to there's a certain amount of people that like us. They're called the Bubba Army. They gravitate to us and finds different ways to get us every day, whether it's our podcast, our OnlyFans, our Facebook, our YouTube, our terrestrial show. There's just several ways for you to get it, to get your Bubba fix, if you will. BubbaArmyRadio.com, tune in. iHeart, whatever. Type in Bubba the Love Sponge, and you can probably find a way to listen to us or watch some of our videos or something. So why don't you just let us be? We've kind of carved out our little niche. But do you not have a life? Are you not getting any ass? That's what trolls are, people who don't get any ass.
Not everyone.
Oh, because when you're getting ass, you don't have time to worry about that. Like, man, I just got some
get
ass
for many years. I didn't troll anybody.
No, he's saying that the people that are trolling aren't probably getting ass.
You. Because you don't get ass doesn't mean you're necessarily a troll.
But all trolls don't get ass.
Trolls all don't. Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Dumbass.
Sorry.
It's ridiculous how we got back. And I had it out with my Twitch rep yesterday.
Again?
Yes, I did, and I actually apologized to him because he was like, I feel like you're really, really unloading on me.
Well, did you apologize to him after you yelled at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was like...
So wait, you yelled at him again, and then you apologized?
No. I yelled at him yesterday, 2 days ago, and I yelled at him again yesterday. And then he finally said, I really, really think that you're taking, this all out on me. I'm just the messenger, and I'm trying to stick up for you. I'm your rep. And I'm like, listen, buddy, I'm begging you not to take anything that I've said offensive or personal, but you're my rep. You're the only person I have to talk to.
yell at.
And so please know that I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the situation, and I even said this, Blitz. I profusely apologize for you not to take any of this personally, because you and I have no problems. You've been so good to me. I appreciate you going to bat for me, but the people above your head that are making decisions, and then I just went off. I'm like, what are you trying to establish over there? Mm-hmm. Are you trying to establish more adults and more legitimate programming? Or are you trying to have bitches deep throat ears and fart in jars? I said, I think you guys just gave $1 zillion. I said $1 zillion bucks to the NFL, and you're trying to legitimize your platform to get more adults there to help promote the NFL that Amazon just paid $7 zillion bucks for. But instead, when you have adult news skewing talk shows like myself that are for 18 and up, there's an 18 and up button you got to click to watch my show, and I play a news article from the New York Post that's titled. Now, Blitz, I'm telling this guy, I'm like, listen, buddy, if it was titled "Dead Bodies in War Zone" and I clicked on it, I get it.
Sure.
But it said, quote, "The White House encourages Americans not to travel to Ukraine to fight." Something roundabout that way.
Yeah.
So we're watching it, and all of a sudden they show this dead body, these two dead bodies laying on the curb with sheets over them. We're like, oh, Zoinksville, we're not supposed to be showing that. Let's get out of it. So we get out of it responsibly. And that 7-day suspension for that. And I'm like, first of all, are you familiar with a fleeting expletive? And, of course, he wasn't. And I said, I've been in radio for 36 years, and I'm governed by something that's far more stringent than Twitch, and that's the FCC. And then the guy, my rep, goes, well, that's broadcast airwaves, and we're the internet. I go, exactly. I said, internet is more protected. The internet is a more protected, you can be a little more wilder space than broadcast TV.
Yeah, have you seen the internet, bro?
Yeah, you can buy anything on the internet. You want 3 hookers to show up your house, and one of them, 18 in 3 days? You can order it on the internet.
Where?
So, and I'm like, there, and so then I said, hey, so do you? I said, when broadcast television, ABC, Fox, CBS, NBC, whatever, they're doing a live shoot, live from somewhere, and somebody grabs a microphone and says, hey, F her in the P, or F Joe Biden, or something that's not cool, and it would be illegal if your host would blurt it out. But it's a fleeting expletive, and I said the FCC doesn't suspend NBC, CBS, ABC, whoever, for a week. It's just kind of a broadcasting mistake.
It's just the nature of the beast of doing live whatever, TV,
and
radio.
He's like, I get it, but technically. I'm like, but technically what?
And then you just unload it on
I'm like, I said, you're running off adult-based talent. You got kids that are literally playing games, that are blowing hookers' faces off with shotguns. You got other people that are farting in jars. You got other girls that are literally deep-throating ears and various ASMR stuff. And you're going to suspend me for a week because I played. This wasn't, Jimmy's darkweb.com. This was the New York Post, one of the most highly circulated and read, rags in America. I played an article from the New York Post, and I'm getting suspended for that. I should get a hold of the New York Post and say, man, your stories are so shocking that I got suspended for a week for playing one of your stories. I mean, it's not even like I can't, my head blows up when even thinking about how. It's like not now the people that employ you are in the cancel culture. Like, they won't even stick up for you. They get, he's like, well, I just want to let you know we had 14 complaints on it. I'm like, of course you did. You had 14 there's out of the 2,000 people that were watching our show. You don't think that there's a few hundred in there that hate us? You don't think that there's a few hundred in there that just hinge on our everything? And the guy goes, well, we do get complaints every day about your show. Every day. I go, exactly. And he goes, we don't do anything because we know, one, the thing they're complaining about is not a violation. But when you do a violation, I'm like, I didn't do a violation. So needless to say, we're supposed to come back Tuesday.
Okay.
He actually was like, I think we can make it a 4-day suspension. And Blitz, I don't know if I bettered myself or not, but I go, you know what? Let's just keep it 7, buddy. Let's just keep it 7. I don't need it to be 4. Let's just make it 7. We'll make do.
Did you see who Amazon hired to be their Thursday night football analyst?
No.
Kurt Herbstreit.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So as Amazon's hiring people like Kurt Herbstreit
Heavy rotation.
and other legitimate, you can't run off legitimate shows that are on Twitch that are not farting in jars, hot tub partying, and magic marker and 12-year-old boys on their cleavage because they gave them 8 bits.
Yeah.
So I was in quite the mood yesterday. Then I got an 8-hour drive today, Blitz. I don't know why I was even thinking I'd be cool with that.
Will you let Merch Crip drive at all or no?
I think I might let her drive the entire way, and I may pass out.
There you go.
For real.
Wow.
And Tyler will tell you, when I pass out in the car, you can even go through a drive-thru and I won't wake up.
What?
Am I right? Am I right, Tiz?
Oh, probably.
I get so passed out that Tyler and Ace, when we were coming home, I later found out they went through McDonald's and didn't even wake me up and offer me nothing.
But you're not gonna take gimmicks though?
I might.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
I mean, on the drive up.
8 hours?
Yeah, 8 hours.
Why not?
I know, but then you're gonna be up all night.
No, then you just double gimmick it up.
You just double down on the gim.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Of course.
You double down on the gim. You double down on the
Just
gim.
take more pills.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. We know you're stupid.
Sorry.
And you are sorry. Just double down. Maybe even triple down.
Yeah. Just take the whole bottle.
Just
All the
triple it.
bottles.
Triple it down.
Just don't take colon blows while you take all the other stuff because you'll S yourself in your sleep.
No, your body just doesn't, your body just doesn't poop itself at night. Like if you would take a whole bunch of colon blows, like your body your body has some way of waking you up when you got to poop.
Yeah, but not when you're on 50 other pills.
No, your body still wakes you up before. I don't think you poop your pants. I don't think you can get so pilled up that you poop your pants.
So
What's
I can't
that
use that.
stand?
I can't use that as an excuse anymore.
No,
Damn.
you can't.